Bomb down. Now, CT side knows there's no kit to hand, I don't see, so there is a little bit of util on niko to maybe try and facilitate something, but the ramp play comes back in. 4 players face from the T's. They aren't letting them find any easy path, and they are just, well, quadrupling up towards it. That is a really big peak, so I don't know what the CTs can really do to find their way back in. This T side's playing like a pack of wolves.
They are, and the wolves find their prey.
But niko is chomping at the bit, and he's one of those players you want popping, because he wasn't in the last series. He wasn't super quiet, but he certainly wasn't as loud as we've seen. Now, Jax does go down. That's a nice little pickup for niko, and he now knows, okay, they're coming this way. We've got the right call. We're in the right place. Double stacked up on short, and borup right on the verge of that smoke.
Yeah, he's trying to play the angle he needed to finish the job, and he does. Puts it all onto a low HP Nexa, and there's not much space for him to work. If he gets the frag onto borup, we could see a plant, but quick reactions from the Dane, and we equalize straight off the pistol. They'll even take that AK.
A little bit of a bloodbath between the both of them.
And nade looks like a prime target for Jackson. That's finished by Stown. He's only holding these tiny gaps, those 18-year-old eyes. He can hold the rattiest angles, and he'll continue to do so. This should be 4 for Stown if he continues in this direction. Lovely collection. It's $1,200. Seeing how precise they can be, and there's a prime example of it. We're into the first weapon round then. Stown.
Hold on, I like that. He's getting a little aggressive, a little confident. Where's that heading?
CT smoke from mid. From T-spawn to CT. Groovy. Into B, and Jax has put a bullet into the head of borup, into the site. Rotating in is niko and Stown, but they've got so much space. If Jax takes more, there's a double peek, and it does profit Stown only a little bit. Disadvantage as the resmoke and the plant come in.
Jax has come online, and that is your big danger man for G2. We saw it yesterday in those final hours. He was the one that saved them.
I like the stacked cheese. Cadian's going to try and upgrade his weapon and make it costly. Jax! That's an AK on the ground. Cadian happy with that. Could be more where that came from. What's the soften Nexa on that bomb? And Nexa could be in trouble. No, he's good. Okay. So a 3-3. niko knows he's got a real advantage here. All his teammates have to do, contain short, call for the push-up. borup's doing that. Flash for the peek. It was a nade, even better. Kenny distracted, making lots of steps. This should be the double. That's the first call out. Doesn't want to overextend. I love this. He's about delaying, and he catches Hunter's Hunt. We have a 4th for Heroic. Phenomenal start. Tessus.
It was only 6 in total. So if they can do better than that, if they can get themselves up to 7 or 8 here.
Yeah, and it looks like they've held it at bay. They have so many nades, but the early fights don't let them throw them. It's only Kenny, and he's going to be chipped away at eventually.
Welling out of control right here, and we're going back towards that A play. Can it be stopped?
Certainly looks like it could be. Cadian and Tessus taking those fights early. Get out of our ramp. Tessus is playing in the smoke. We've got a flash. Oh, I'd kill for it. He's playing anti. Okay, thinks better of it. Realizes the damage is inflicted again. They have to work, and he's got legs. Knocks the knees off Nexa. Just Jax and Amanek wondering where the hell he's gone. The CTs evaporate, and there's 3 bodies littering the A ramp.
They found an answer, it feels. They found the answer to what was really quite hard for them to deal with before. This ramp aggression, this pacey piece that was so beautiful from G2 has been answered. Tessus hammering nails into the coffin of this round, at least, as Amanek left with 29 HP, 5 players in front of him. That's a nice one. That's a freebie. Takes no damage for it either. That's not bad. Cadian should be locked and loaded for this. Amanek dies.
It's better than nothing. It's better than being dead. niko to support, and get away that he gets away.
Excuse me? How did they let that happen? It's 29 seconds now. Have they left this a little too late? They do have everyone standing. They're all here, and they finally start going. borup's gone down, so that's neither here nor there as the T's are flooding the site, and that's big from Jax. He's the one stepping up with some really tasty kills. Hunter up on top, looking down, looking for more. Spots another.
Burning. Jax is down to 1. He's burnt. Maybe Tessus and Stown can show us what they're made of here. Or maybe just Tessus. It's going to be impossible. The setup on sandbags, and Hunter blows his head off. 5 for G2.
But Hunter and Jax look so vulnerable. Little do they know, but now they do. The molly burns. 1 falls for it. That's Jax gone. And honestly, I wouldn't mind taking Jax and even Hunter on top. niko, how's he managed that?
Yeah, and a smoke ramp. It's a good one as well. Completely locked out. Don't have to be doing that, niko, but he does anyway. Triple kill.
Oh, look at the gap he had.
That's how he did. It's a one-way there. My goodness, we could see on Kenny's POV. Absolute zilch. Nada, a resmoke as well.
That's filthy.
Gross. Amanek Not long for this world. Cadian just going to be shoulder clearing. Okay, Tessus contains. Nex is alone. And with 4 players remaining on that CT side, this seems like too tall of an order.
Nexa was a hero-level player if you look at his T side for G2 before. Not going to get the chance, and the scoreline is close. Heroic have changed, they have grown, but G2...
Oh my god, that nade could do so much damage. 150, a run boost regardless, and they find it mid-air. Tessus has found Jax.
Where the hell did that just come from? They literally burst onto the site. And now the plan's gotta happen. There's surely no one who could stop that. Kenny, Hunter, and Nexa kind of pretty a little baffled, but Nexa on the flank, that's not bad. And these two just need to hold tight, but they're pushing it. The T's are taking the fight to them. I've never seen anything like it. Cadian right there in towards Kenny. And now Nexa's like, I'm on the site, guys. What's happened? But this P2K has been getting Alex excited, is getting me excited. Nexa, how much more can you do? That's incredibly good. And now a 1v2. Borup right around the back. You don't expect this if you're Nexa.
Like, Nexa's got a huge brain, but I don't think he anticipated for Borup. But he has no armor. If Borup doesn't find this shot now, okay, phew. Nice, neat and tidy. They deal with it. Now, likely to see those smokes and molly start to fly high. Kenny mollied off. He needs to find safety.
The
nade damage softens him up for the M4s. And it's Hunter's AK that does draw blood. Tessus, Borup, both pushed up. A smoke elevator and a safe plant. I love this headshot angle.
Yeah, they've got to work hard for this, though. This retake has some potency, especially with that. Kenny finding the way through on short means it's game back on. The CT suddenly called to attention. The mollies come in. Borup, no man's land almost, waiting for Amanek to peer around, but he doesn't. And the pause for thought. No one's showing from the T's. There is only 2 of them, Tessus and Borup.
Time. Kit check.
In.
Only on Jax, and you are going to get sussed out. Kenny likely to hold this one, baited the shot as well. It's a full defuse, should be G2's 7th. Great spray. Hasn't got the time, just nearly gets a chance to pull the trigger. Kenny's going to have a very peculiar set of circumstances to deal with, and he does actually tag Niko just through the girder. Wow, great precision from the French sniper. Smoke's raining in. He shouldn't have any issues here, and one bunny hopping across. His Tessus caught out. Kenny, those quick reactions, having no issues with the Danish movement. Very impressed by Stown so far, and I don't know if Jack caught him.
He's got to be...
This is the timing window, and he punishes him.
Hunter.
Oh, Counter-Strike, a cruel beast. Now Hunter very vulnerable. You're bang on, Lauren, and Stown opens up the site. He's found 20 frags already. The young gun. Now Nexa already tagged up in the smoke. His options dwindling. His headshots found. He needs 2 more. They can play the time. He does have the smoke, does have the kit. Cadian just gives him the 1v1. My God, there was a chance. But 13 for Heroic. They weather the storm, and 2 bodies way down in the polygons there.
They check this properly. Let's see how meticulous these boys are. Surprise, Kenny! Nice work from him towards middle. He holds. Tessus did succeed, though. And where is he? Okay, over towards the side itself. Jackson Hunter need to be prepared, and they are. Considering the weaponry is pretty poor, they're doing very well here.
Yes, and using the advantage of the SMGs. That's not the kind of peak you'd see Jax go for elsewhere. Great work. Look at this. G2 reminding us, even on the half or the less ideal weaponry, they are a threat. It's 9 for G2, clean to finish.
A little bit deep. There should be a spray down here, simple as you like. Hunter stat padding, Amanek needs some too. The boys over towards A, getting it done nice and cleanly. And now we can get the guns back underway. So if you have a look at the money situation for Heroic.
So they've isolated it off a little bit. Construction's still open if they fancied, but Jax goes through the smoke and they do not expect it. And my word, Stown and Tessus are probably baffled by this, and he's found 3. Jax coming online.
Oh, that's the info Amanek was waiting for. Last A, as he screams as they all rotate in. Clean headshots needed, Borup. He's got to worry about Amanek. He's got to worry about Jax. He does well to find 2. And now Niko, known for his aggression, known for his aim. Not today, it's Kenny. Quick repeat.
4-man lean. Oh, Kenny could get caught out here. He's flashed a little Molotov, but they're still coming over.
Yeah, he's got a lot to deal with here. He's only got the AWP, a quick flick. Jax keeping them out, and that's a quickie.
So clean.
Towards the sandbags, they got previously cleared by Niko's molly, so... Oh, excuse me, it's Borup molly, I believe. And now, there you go. Borup goes down, and this is going to be a problem. Molly's come in. The player's still standing. Kenny is the final boss on this ramp. Falls away from it, too. He does the damage. Hit and run more like Tessus and Cadian. have nothing left, no leg to stand on. They need something miraculous to get back in this site.
Oh, that would be Cadians to punish. If they get this bomb down.
X has done him here.
Yeah, this flank is so fast. Stan would have called it. Check your flank. He doesn't nade out. Pants around his ankles. Tessus to clutch. And he hasn't got a shot. Nexa, great shots himself. It's going to be 14 to 14. G2 stringing. What is that now?
Before they even got towards the plateau itself. But now,
Oh, no.
deeper smokes, but Nex is above it. He sees nothing so far. Now he sees a lot. That's one down. He's going to hear more. He knows they're there. Cadian's on the site, though, so he's done quite nicely to at least push to this position. But look how active the CTs are. They're right in their faces.
Oh, this is just deathmatch, and Cadian's doing great work. He's got his drum and bass on. He's bopping his head, and he's popping their heads. Another one for his tally. 3 in the round. Niko responsible for the flank. And with 30 seconds, they're not rushing that plant because they've got all the frags they need. Great work. Coming from behind was Stown. The only way that clock is extended is if they start to plant. Good timing enough to avoid the initial flank. Someone has to check it. Nexa could win this round eventually, but it's Borup trying to open up the site. No one's giving him an inch.
And the Molly just buying time on the site now. Nex is almost in position. Borup's gone down. Piece by piece they fall, and Nexa is right there. Tessus would be dead in the water, but he's taken a pause for thought.
15.
Considering if they think about it, 15 seconds. And he's gone down. Nexa still waits, waiting for that bomb, ensuring it's time to pounce. There it is. Nexa's timing could not be better, and it all falls apart at the final hurdle for Heroic. But 15-15, it's a new look for Heroic.
Guys, there's action B. Little does he know it's orbs as well. They're planning in the smoke. Stown could peek over that. He does spot Nexa. He'll make the call. 2 orbs to defend it. It's supposed to be awkward, but it doesn't look like it is. Cadian misses his shots. Stown, a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. Borup just about rotating in on time. One more from the AWP and we're cooking. And it is going to be a chance, but no, tagged up. Great pre-fire. Playing around the smoke. Doesn't look good for the Danes. Hunter gets one, and Nexa gets the other. The retake is theirs.
Fine. And it's necessary. If he goes down...
Here he goes.
This is one way to get tucked in on the close corner. He's getting flashed in.
Again?
Oh my god, they're not expecting that, but neither was Amanek. Tessus in the corner. Kenny's found 2 somehow. Oh my god, he's pushed B. He's using his AWP like an SMG. Gets 3. Down to a 2-on-3. Okay, deep breaths, everybody. Down ramp. Stay together, group.
There's no way they expect it.
No.
There's just no way.
No way. They're on for the 18. Missed shot. Nexa's handled it, and now it's down. Maybe, just maybe, if he can get that bomb down, he has got space.
My god.
Oh, he's drawing them in.
Welcome to the big lead, Stown. Have you got the better of them? 50 seconds to play with. He's got so many weird players and weird spots in and around him. Molly, 2 flashes. Jax is still there.
Again?
He's double dipping on it. Stown. This could be outstanding. Not to be. Jax denies.
Stown's going to be the sacrificial lamb here. He has to disrupt, and oh, there it is. He erupts. Double. No time. Amanek just has to get that bomb in. A first frag. Not allowed to get to the site. Not allowed to get to the bomb. Now the objective changes. Just survive, and they will. They'll find their first in this overtime.
Ramp is a danger zone. Kenny, is he going to peek it? Slither is all he has to see, and he knows there's danger afoot. Cadian, you going to stick around? You got to get away, my friend.
Oh, gosh, hot pursuit. Tessus aggressive. He wants more, and he found the head of Kenny and Amanek. Tessus massacres G2 in pursuit of a second bite. He wants to go into another overtime, and it does seem like that is the most likely outcome, with Jax down to 36.
Multiple members on the side, 23 seconds, surely not.
So funny. On a T-sided map, it seems it's a battle of breaking that T-side barrier.
Going quite quiet now. Cadian again under pressure. No stranger to these mollies. A run boost. That's something. The flash was sublime, and it set them up for some success. Jax is there, and Jax is delivering. Now, bomb to go down. They finally have that clock in their favor.
Yeah, it's down with 33. Maybe a break in their case. Finds a smoke. Missed shot. That's the end of Stown. That's the end of the round. G2 break their drought, and finally.
I just don't understand why they left that side. It was only Hunter over towards A doing anything before. But look, that's here nor there as Jax. He is on a mission.
Give him another one while you're at it. Borup Oh, they're burning. Oh my goodness, Amanek and Jax are very low. Worse for wear. Borup hunting down, then finishing off the job onto Jax. Looks good. He doesn't expect Kenny, and a missed shot. This is getting wobbly. Borup can't seem to decide where to go. Not like this. Not like that. Kenny's hit the no-scope. And all onto Cadian. Hopes and dreams starting to be dashed. This could be a flawless T start in the second overtime here.
If anything can be done about this, it does feel like it is a resounding no. G2, what a change up there.
To keep track of what Heroic have got in store. But I will remind you, the G2 are 3 frags away from taking their map pick. Hunter turns it all around, a double. Makes it a nightmare for niko and Tessus. If ever there was a time for them to step up, it would be right here. And right now, Tessus getting closed in on. Does find the first. Hunter's gone. Nearly a third. He's got to clutch it out. A 1 versus 2. They're low. It's certainly not out of the realms of possibility, but so much pressure on someone so new to this level of play. Gets another. Head off of Amanek. Maybe Tessus can do it. He does it. Big time players making big time plays in big time games. Tessus keeps Heroic in it.
Towards currently this side of the map. We've not seen too much of it this early on. Nexa, be ready. They're about to come in and Tessus. No one better to start the account.
And look at this. They weren't ready for niko at all. Jax and Kenny were having a mother's meeting and niko just crashes the party. Heroic, they've got the resources and the players to do it. No time. And running out of players. Hunter's gone. 21 to 21. That's going to get the energy flowing in a very different direction. Bomb's going down. He could not contest it. The Molotov made sure of that. Bomb down. Heroic halfway home.
He found Nexa. First time they've caught that lurk. Normally he succeeds so well. Oh, Cadian, not bad there. Just trying to make this work, but time's on their side for once. They just gotta keep their nerve. No util left for the T's, so this is all down to the guns in the hands. Flash comes in, can turn it. Jack's there to make the play. Takes down one, trade comes through. The T's are on this. And what a start for Heroic. They get themselves right back on that board after a great foray into the round from G2. Of Cologne right here. The pressure moments, the step-ups from the young players, and Kenny falling. Tessus leading the way. This young man is shining in this game, and the speed isn't slowing down.
Oh my
they switch it up again. No one's on B. They are living in this team's heads. They have everything they need, excluding that. Nexa, the aggression, the off angle, it's worked, but Borup is still there trying to bring things back into favor as Nexa digs his heels in, and G2 are back on the board. And as much as it is Amanek's job, the timing, he needs to help out on the site, so he can't be all over the place, so this could play in well. Let's see if he can do any damage here. Timing is of the essence. niko holds down Jax. He's your danger man.
Hasn't been heard.
And now the bomb goes loose, and Borup's getting closer and closer. Oh, no! He's whiffed it! And now there's a slight chance here. Nexa, how big can you... Wait.
Wait.
He's
3,
gonna take it.
2,
He's gonna take
down.
it.
He could go down. He survives long enough. The pre-fire was not there. Heroic are 1 round away from taking G2's map pick.
The CTs are in the right place at the right time. Look at these nades, Alex.
It hurts, Lauren. It hurts to watch. There's more where that came from. The run boost could be their saving grace, and with grace, he dives into the site. Nothing. 3 frags is all the Danes need. All of this hard work. 50 rounds is practically where we stand now, and that's just map 1. Hunter does what Hunter does best. He finds the head into the site. Not in a rush. 40 seconds down with an aggressive stance. And a gap. A gap he could profit from here, Chad. Bomb down. Oh, too short. That's the call. 4 for the retake. No util. It will be what they do best. A double boost over the smoke. They can catch Kenny here. And he missed the shots down. Could be kicking himself, but caught on the second peak. 2 remain. Halfway ticked on the bombs. Down's caught another. It looks like Heroic have done it. Defuse, seconds away. Jax to save them. He's not going to call the bluff, and that's it. 25, Heroic take Vertigo. They're 1-0 up in the semi-finals. This underdog story has got more twists and turns ahead of us. Hunter into the hut as well. This could be a quick round.
It could be, and look at Jax right behind them like a thief in the night could steal us away, but they're down the vents unscathed. niko was keeping track of Lobby, but he gets taken down by Kenny, so the information's noted, but no matter what amount of info they have, the bomb's still down. They're in good post plants-ish. And now it's time to play a almost topsy-turvy round, it feels.
Here we are. It's down. Needs 1. Gets the element of surprise and actually takes the heads off 3 of them.
What the hell is this guy doing? How is he so good today? It's him and Tessas who've been just highlight players, but there's still Kenny, there's still Amanek. No defuse kit though.
Tessas called the bluff, didn't even jiggle. Kenny gets no info for that one. They're going to have Cadian checking, playing the time. Tessas doesn't have to move a muscle here. They've won the round just by standing still and caught on the reload. Cadian eventually.
Kenny, you have to thrive here. This is exactly your territory, and it is. Dominating it as you'd expect. Miss a smoke, you're going to get punished for it, and Kenny's going to keep landing shots like that as many times as you give him the chance to.
Cadian is going to have to get caught by Jax. This is a flawless G2 round here. Tessas' flank looks promising. Okay, well stabilized, but a missed shot from Kenny. Maybe Tessas has got another chance. He forces him off the line with the flashbang, can try and take some of that space away. But there is only 39 seconds. Let's keep track of how this one shapes up. He's lost his teammates, just down to Stown. And he looks to go down. Thanks for the response.
Gifted a couple of free kills right there, and yeah, Stown will hold on to this AK-47.
2, 3, potentially, or just at least a lot of steps.
niko draws their attention. Now it's time for the drop. This trade should be fast. Okay, not the cleanest. Into the 3v2, and Kenny is on one today. He's got a smoke grenade as well. Bomb is ticking. Jax from ramp. Tessas to be tested.
Still Jax, though. Haven't seen him come alive in this map yet, but the last one, certainly a reminder. The timing works well.
Oh.
Jax and Kenny in combo. You can't get past them. Still veterans.
Oh, wow. Great reactions. Cadian's managed to scavenge a rifle, but Amanek has been locking them down. They're trying to find a gap in this top side, but Amanek's just been a turret. He's locked them all down. Vent's not to be today. Kenny desperately checking if there's any rascals, but there is right about now. Wow. That's a good catch. Kenny leaping off. The sound cue's confusing Cadian, and they head back. Cadian, he's in dire straits. They can flank him. And now the call comes in. Amanek loses his head up to turns. It's a perfect execution. Top site's theirs. Kenny's in trouble. Jeopardy for the CTs. Catching one in warehouse. But the problem for this 3v3 is getting back into that top site. Ooh, a smoke. Borup can play around that.
Yeah, he's not making it subtle where he's coming from, but I guess he has to try and make the play happen. Yeah, Borup gets a freebie on it. Probably happy with that as Tessas, Borup and Cadian just run that clock all the way down. Nexa does find the player towards Sweet. Looks up, but as you said it, time is of the essence, and they just do not have the step towards the last two.
That's a great round.
Yeah. So just notice how G2 are trying to approach a lot of this. As Nexa does his best to hold on to the AK. He will. 3 for him in the round.
Now, it looks like other players from the CT side are trying to do a bit of it as well. Up towards control room, I like that pressure pushing up towards radio, excuse me. Jax finding Borup is great, and now the T's are just in kind of no man's land. Yes, they're kind of behind enemy lines, but they're going to need an individual to do something big. That's a good start, though. Taking down Kenny is going to open up a little bit of this upper side of things so they can get a bit of information, start building back some of the bricks that had fallen apart at the start.
It's 2 solo missions right now, or just one. Stown was the other. Tessas now. Position and whereabouts known. niko, they're going to be pausing for niko to take space back. Flashed from heaven. Only a 2v4.
Great flash.
What was that, niko? That was gorgeous. And they've got a real shot at this. A 2 versus 4 coordinated team effort gets them into the site.
And bye-bye, Jax. These guys are on point, but it's just Tessas now. The young gun, the man who did heroic big plays. He has to rekindle a bit of this. Oh, he went for it. He gave it his all, but in the end, it was Nexa and Amanek.
Borup holding the lobby.
They've made something out of this, though, the T's. Going down on a low buy, and that's going to help a great deal. Kenny going down. Jax is still up there, and Nexa still stands. They've got to make this somehow work. A molly to play with. The flash comes in. Jax, he jumps down. He gets one. He can't follow up, and now it's just Nexa.
Oh, Nexa. Borup just needs to rat this. But he's going to find the angle. He's going to find the first. Nexa dink down to 24. Tries for the transfer. niko just has to play the clock. The bomb is down for Heart. He is set and ready. Recovers the AK. niko takes the fight before he can even get to the bomb. Heroic.
It's Mac 10s. A couple of AKs and towards ramp. Kenny's stuck.
He just turns around. Nope, not for me. And not for Jax today either. They'll descend the ramp. Next is in a close angle. They got knives out. He could get 2 here. Good damage. Bodies dropped. It's a 2v2. They keep it close. A force by from G2, or at least the armored pistols, has got them into a 2-on-2. They got util, they don't have to rush this, but I do have an inkling. Amanek's not going to go down without a fight. Good start, all onto Tessus with no HP. This is so awkward. My God, where is he? He can't find the fight he wants. 2 to find him. Isolates Amanek, 6 HP. And Hunter is on that B site, so he's going to start the rotate. Will Hunter go loud? He will. And so will Tessus.
And with the drop.
Oh! That's sensational! Bops his head off. Throwing all but the kitchen sink at them, but Borup, he goes down. Amanek was flashed in the molly. He had no idea. He's down to 28. Tessus has opened up onto Jax. If Kenny doesn't fill this gap, they are in trouble. And Tessus, I am so sick of saying your name, but the dude is nuts. He's caught down not only the ramp player, but caught the AWP in rotation. Stounds down lower. Set for the 9th round to post on their T side. They're 1 map up in the series, semi-finals. This pressure should be getting to them, but they're thriving under it. Most beautiful diamonds forged under the greatest pressure.
Oh, and Cadian couldn't be in a better spot for it. Have we got kind of eco force buy rounds back to back here from either side? This is an extremely curious game as Hunter bounce the corner into Stoun's loving arms. What a great half this is, super competitive.
Molly to the hut, and we are off. Straight into the action is Borup, and he's got a lot of very mobile targets. He gets the last bullet into the head of Jax to keep things level.
There's the 2 looks of the USPS. 1, instant headshots. The second is just powdering around. This is a messy, messy pistol, but what it comes down to is Stoun against Hunter. Hunter's got a good idea, heard enough, takes the head, and it's G2 getting right back on the board.
Tagged up, fragged up. Cadian needs to get out of dodge. Amanek bounding around corners with his MAC-10. Very capable hands, but he's lost a lot of his impact behind him. Trying to make space, and he has done it. He knew his objective. He knew what he had to do, and it's going to enable a plant.
Kilter doesn't manage to find Amanek, and now they go down. Does he make anything more of this? He's in that smoke. He does get spotting. Takes a bit of damage on towards niko. Wait, he's found Tessus out of all of them? Because niko and Stoun are low, so he's done great work. He's been a really big buffer. Now it comes down to the rifles. Jackson Hunter.
Yeah, and this time is getting a bit problematic. They need to be on that bomb now. Hunter's done enough. Borup can't contribute, and that's Jax ensuring of that. We do see the 10th, and a great reaction shot from Hunter.
Oh, Hunter's been taken very low. They're in the right place for a lot of people out here. And that's a deadly deagle in the hands of niko. Goes back in. The flashes are really quite good. They're keeping these T's in a really bad spot. Stoun out of nowhere. Peers through the smoke, finds so much room. And suddenly the T's are a little shaken. And I would be in all kinds of ways. That bomb's in a bad spot. You got an AWP recovered and an AK.
Yeah, they're shell-shocked. Eagles outside. niko's pulled it out, grabbed an AWP. Down, gets the info, get another frag. Can they keep this spotless? Wow, revenge served, and what a stylish way to pick up your first CT round of the semi-final. He's fluffed it. Don't listen to his tutorials. Kenny, however, has found the head. They're into the site, and that's a tough one for Borup. Only going to get the one. G2 swarm, bomb down. niko and Tessus shaken. He could just drop it. They're all coming. You can see him. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if they keep these weapons, you know. Charging. Tessus drawing the fire, dropping his nade. Amanek pushing, gets him. That's going to be rifle recovery potentially. They want the AWP, and he survives.
This should be pretty good going.
Oh my God, they got AWPs, but they're so flashed.
Three of them in the
Three
side.
of them. This is a disaster, and 3 kills in 3 bullets. Jax just sprays him in the transfer. The round ends just like that with a swift flick of his mouth. The round is over. And now poor old niko. Yeah, okay, I'll take the AK, admire the skin. I won't get much more time with it. Hunter ensures... What hits? That's the sound cue. That's the Molotov. Stoun's starting to piece this together. niko has caught the lurk. Needs one here. Nade in the hands of Hunter. He's got a good chance for a multi here, and he has found 2! Can't get the pistol out fast enough. Hunter quicker to the draw. Tessus, prime position to stop this plant.
Oh, it didn't go.
He's going to let it go down, and he's even let him get away.
Oh, the timing on this.
niko catching Kenny, puts it all onto Hunter. Escaping to sink, they can double peek. Oh my God, it's clear. Borup deals with it. And finally, Heroic break their silence.
Before he did well, and now he's going to be challenged again.
Yeah, same routine from him. Smoke, nade, more damage. This is exactly what you want from a ramp player. Now they calm, he lines up two. A massacre on the descent. It's over as he finds his third. And the half buy does absolutely nothing. Now would be a prime time. Oh, god damn. 50 gray screen. Oh, Tessus, you're such a gamer. Not enough. Needed a multi-kill.
niko's already lower.
niko's tucked in.
Oh my god. He's going to play this so calm, so
Above
collected, niko. Let's see how good you truly are. They are coming down this way. Patience will be his virtue. One is there. Oh, he gets a little bit of a second to back away, but Borup in support comes through. Trade comes in. It's down to just one. Oh, he needed it. It just fell to the wayside, and the T's G2.
Oh, he's going to molly Cadian into the line of fire. niko can save him here. Now from top side, Borup's got time to cock it. He slaps him down with two. This will go to the final round of play unless Nexa and Kenny can take us to a third map at this point in time. There is no rush. There may be for Nexa now.
They know where he is. They heard the vent drop.
How much did they hear? 2 kills already. He's going to literally have to ace if he wants it right here, right now. There are no small tasks at ESL 1 Cologne.
Make sure he doesn't go down after time, and they're actually giving him the space to do so. Nexa will get it, and that's a big pickup.
Oh, it's going to really hurt. This could be disastrous.
Seconds. There we go. It started already. G2 might just be put out of their misery at this point. What is going on?
Good start. 14 seconds. Cadian just has to stop that bomb from going down. That's his only objective. They found Borup. It doesn't matter. He's hit the shots. Kenny's AWP fills the feed, but far too late. And we're off to overtime again. The Dark Horse riding valiantly into the round with some nade damage. Hunter keeping things level.
But the pace in which they started is unparalleled. Kenny and Hunter took a boatload of damage, but they still stand, and they got the first pick for it. Nexa right there. These guys shouldn't be able to walk around like this. How the hell is this happening? They're everywhere. They're all over the map. Half of them went towards Secret, half of them out. This is just about everywhere, but now, finally the CTs get a grip of this round. They tamper with the pace a little, but they've also given away position.
This is a weird-ass duel.
What the hell just happened?
Okay, so Jax is kept safe. Excuse me, Tessus is the one to keep Cadian safe. Now, Mr. Kenny asks, Monsieur, can you be isolating this duel? He has to get a clean one onto Cadian, and yeah, not to V, left eye. 16.
Really? A little curious. Maybe a misread on his behalf as to the intentions from G2, but Kenny was there and he's going to welcome that with open arms. Now the 4v3. Where is the end goal here?
Good way to find space from Stown, and now he's going to push and take secret control so that they can stack on the right side. If he catches Amanek's bottom here, if he goes, yeah, he's going to be outside. I wonder, oh, kept safe by Hunter. Borup, he's been having a bit of a nightmare on this top side, even worse now. He's lost all of his comrades. It's just him, and, well, now just niko. Good start, good finish from Amanek. So 2-1.
19 is the magic number that we're looking for.
Oh.
And that's a great start from Kenny.
That's the rat that always sneaks into Squeaky, and Cadian's taken the buck and run with it.
Next is there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he just moonwalks out. That's 2 tough deaths for Cadian. Back-to-back in this overtime. Tessus to dig him out of this hole. He's got his spade. He's got 29 frags, and he's looking for his 30. Amanek takes that opportunity from him. Borup advancing. Needs at least one here, and they're double peeking. Great shots. G2's individuals are stepping up here. I'm starting to foresee trouble and strife. niko doesn't check his corner. He does, but a dink is going to be souring the mood. 18. On the Cologne, I was about to say stage before I start crying my way.
Can he get
Hold
away?
on, that's not bad. Wait, Hunter just saved the day. He slowed down this hit so much by finding those two. Otherwise, that was going to be just unparalleled success. Now Amanek arrives. A 2v2 and now just down to Cadian. Where is he?
This all hangs in the balance, and he's had 2 rough goes of it.
Jax has done around the world prior to Bomb Park. That's one, Alex. It's game back on.
He's not thinking about the heaven trade. G2 get it. My God, I'm almost glad we're getting to see this one go down again. These 2 teams are inseparable. We see Heroic set sights towards A. They've only got themselves a couple of flashbangs. Kevlar vest, they are charging straight into the breach, and already bloodshed in the 3rd map of this semi-final. It's Jax, the impact fragger. Kenny's already found one. Stown to claw it back with a double of his own. They doubled up themselves, and Stown still hitting headshots. 3. Equals up Jax. Nexus in the off angle. He'd have to adjust in an instant. Backing off for a second. My God. Yeah, I'd get you the utility out. This guy's clearly here to win. Okay, Paranoid of Palace. They're closing the gap, and great decision-making from Amanek. He can start closing that. From above, he hits the shot. Surely not. Stown. Oh my God, where is he, Nexa? Crushes the dreams of the young Dane, but good damage. He keeps us on our toes. Gives with one hand, takes with the other. Cadian catching the nade.
Nice flash as well. Amanek is full blind. And with that kill on Kenny, Nexa almost fell back away from this. Does play back in though. Gets the first, rings the bell, and Borup rings Nexa's bell. Head rolls, and suddenly it's game back on. Stown tries to control mid, but he gets plucked away from it. Bomb now down. Tessus on the rifle. Borup still on the deagle, unable to recover anything else.
I mean, this will be checked. It's going to come down to the aim. Tessus has got it. Borup's got game. 1-on-1, 4 kills potentially here, and he's softened up. He needs to hit one. He spots the toes. His teammates are going to call it. Borup, quad kill to win the second round for Spy.
Players looking for it. Stown's right there, and he's the gun you'd probably want free farming, but Hunter on the other side, outdone, outgunned. 42 HP remains. Borup on cleanup duty does very well, so the threat's been quelled. Jax has done some magnificent things, but this is...
To destabilize the heroic machine. It does feel almost mechanical, and wow, so is the aim from Jax at times. Just the one. Start to
this is the duel.
That's exactly what Amanek needed. They're on their way to be all the same. What's the pivot here? Is Kenny going to be watching the cross? He's not at the moment. Very passive, still cautious about A. 24 seconds, they'll go short to B. Amanek already found one frag there. Not looking there currently, but he will be able to check it before they get... Oh, they're so wide right now, and niko blows his head off. Okay, heroic. Do get the bomb down with 10 seconds to spare. Kenny in pursuit of one.
Don't peek like that into Kenny. Do not do it. The man is fired up. You could see him at the end there.
It's all good in the hood. Borup to contain the ramp aggression. Oh my God. You said G2 are known for some CT aggressions, Chad. It seems Borup did his homework too. Great shots. Off angle. Neither of them could get their crosshair in the right place at the right time. Caden's trying to sell a B fake here.
Yeah, don't overthink the mid-round. Group up. There we go, and trade out efficiently onto the site. Taking down Kenny, that's the key to A. The bomb should go down. Ooh. Even with a bit of damage there from Amanek, it's nothing to worry about. Now, right now on the flank is Caden. He can take away these 2 rifles if he takes his time. They might even come to him.
Hi.
Has he shown? He must have made noise earlier, right? Like, they were posted up here, but...
Oh, this is a tough one. There we go.
Makes it look so easy.
Yep. Nexa wasn't expecting that one, it seems. Give him a nice clear sound cue as well. And Amanek, he's holding on to his open kitchen, see if he can cook up some trouble. Not to be.
Jax is here, right? So Jax is the one to catch this. There is at least one high flash, so they know something's up. Kenny can support him. So you have Amanek and Hunter on towards B.
12 seconds.
And then these two. But yeah, time is of the essence. If they can stop the plant, or at least hinder the plant, it's game over, Molly. It's a fumble again.
Yep.
This is one of those things I think you were talking about, this overthinking, this overcomplicating, and I'm so curious about that window dive.
Yeah, I think what happened was when the nades got thrown out.
It will be determined in the next 30 seconds. It's really getting me a bit nervous. Borup, the first, supposed to be the curveball. Now they stack up and they go down. niko, down as well, filling the feed. It looked like it was all over for Heroic, and no. Now, the boot is on the other foot. The bomb will go down. Nexa and Amanek disconnected. Thank you, niko. They are thanking their lucky stars.
Don't really have many ways to clear out any of these. A molly, a nade, something would have been gorgeous.
They don't have to move. They can just sit.
They don't have it. Yeah, I think these guys are safe as houses. Yeah, there goes Amanek. There goes one of the orbs. And Nexa now being chased down. He actually takes 2. Flies on the 3rd. Orb can be recovered, but look at the money. They're breaking into like 10k territory. Yeah. I guess you see the intention with that sort of thing. Kenny and Jackson combination, though. Finding 2 heads and tearing them apart. So now, it's a little bit of a threat on board. Kenny's got himself the orb. Hunter's, of course, still got that M4. So the T's are up against it. CT is not safe. There's a player by Take a Booth 2 towards jungle. Next is in this one. niko with a double. He's got to line him up again. Oh, the reload. And now the 1v1. He needs the ace to keep this safe. He does it. niko, the timing could not be better for him again.
When making these purchases, above the smoke, but niko was somehow prepared, and now with the low HP, he can opt for the AWP. continuing to be relevant, maybe not with the nade thrown his way, but still, it's Tessus to start us off, and it's finished off by Amanek. niko continuing. What is going on? They still are looking competitive. They are looking poised here. And swinging in towards CT, he composes himself again. Puts Amanek into a real nasty situation. He has to be very aggressive, but Borup wants more. He gets the info he wanted. Wow, these guys are so annoying. If I was playing against them and I see that little jiggle and you just disappear, you sit with your molly, I'm off to B.
I want to also not pretend. We were a little worried about the mental state of Heroic.
I can't believe this is not what I had in mind for Mirage. Jax, anti-flash, only one. Cadian gets the necessary trade. Numbers still favorable, and Tessus does not bend the knee. Down to 12.
They're just winning right now, aren't they?
That's
it's everything is working.
Yep.
Actually, hold on. Let's see if Kenny does keep it. He's gonna get one. Tessus is there. Okay, that's one gone. That's a problem. Amanek. Oh, I feel like he's
dead.
Yep.
Hello.
Oh, God. Okay, with them removed, well, money. Looking at the bomb, it's definitely up towards it. Cadian's got it there, but we still have a player on short, and we have the success over towards ramp. That's going to be Jax finding Tessus. Here comes the push. Nice work from Amanek on the first, but Cadian's feeling it. He does still have the bomb, so you've got to show a little bit of caution with that. The CT starts to surround the last two.
He's going to give Cadian a good cue to look elsewhere, and going to land the leg shot. He'll have to respect the molly. Hunter's been up to some no good here, and now with the jiggle, 30 seconds, he's fully flashed and all onto Stown. Gets his first, looking for the second. Nexa cleans it up. My God, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be setting themselves up for any funny business there. Jax might be trying to sell the fake with his double flash setup. They are charging up. In fact, he might be flashing them up if they go short. Ooh, we got some games here. That looks like a great nade.
Oh, it's
my
huge!
God, they evaporate. Where are they?
It's a dream round. It's
missing.
an absolute dream round, Alex.
There's nothing left of them. Jax is just having a go. My God, Heroic making a strong case for their spot in the grand final.
Plays out of that, but Tessus?
Yeah, I can't believe he's going for this. Yeah, that's going to cost him his life, but respect, when you've got so many rounds to play with, trying to destabilize with an unorthodox push. Just that's bomb. And fortunately, G2 were right there behind him. So they'll pick up the bomb. Cadian last seen in connector with an SMG. Cadian in window.
He's just avoided them here.
Found in the end. So, no harm, no foul, I guess. One loss. Right players, if you're a Heroic fan, will be in the right place for it. Cadian's going to get contact, sees bomb as well. So, definitely going to feel secure. niko with a strange turn, but some strange shots from Tessus. Landing so cleanly, but now the threat's been quelled. This should be safe. This should be fine. Unless that Zeus has an extremely long range.
If he could just kind of throw it at them. Not quite going to work out for him, but that is going to be G2's 6th.
Connect it.
Oh my goodness, they're so fast! Look at them go!
Up here already. Tessus is in so much trouble. He does have support from CT, but this is dangerous. The T's are everywhere. Borup, niko, they're combining! And Tessus just made himself look like the tastiest morsel on the site. They all flood forward. They all want the plant, and all the support comes in at the right time.
Yeah, I wonder if that underhand smoke did kind of encourage them in, like you say. Rest us every turn, every time we start to...
Going.
So fast. What have you got? A missed shot. Cadian in trouble. Underhand's one looking good if Borup backs him up, and he has, and the nade did good damage. zywoo, trouble.
Not looking at it.
It's massacring Borup. Borup blows up. Triple kill. Puts them on 15. Nexa's got nothing to contribute. Borup just tested, and they're not checking him. Maybe Nexa. Maybe, just maybe, he can find another couple of frags. Cadian's giving him a chance. He's isolating the duels. He's got no health. He tries to drop the smoke. He can't quite decide. Calm it down. Yeah, I mean, they say leaders set an example, but 1v4s is an example that not many can set. Cadian's coming from above. He's so focused on CT. Stown hits his shot. My God, they're on 15. Heroic will take it. They are close to knocking G2 out of the semi-finals. They are no stranger to heartbreak. This event will be known as the event where Heroic put themselves on the map and put themselves in a grand final. One of the highest accolades in Counter-Strike is that of ESL 1 Cologne. Yes, there are some caveats and asterisks that you can throw. 35 seconds for this bomb to go down. That's Kenny's responsibility. Tessus to swing. Oh, Jax is known for making some plays, but it looks like it's all too little too late. The spray's coming in. Tessus has done enough. It's only Amanek and Heroic are going to find the 16th. They're off to the grand finals. ESL 1 Cologne has got its first grand finalist. Tessus, Stown, all of that hard work